Hi guys, Pokepeel here and welcome to another vlog. So today I thought I would do a update vlog due to the fact of I haven't recorded for a week, and as you probably well know, about a month and a bit ago I did another quick like 3-minute vlog saying my computer had exploded, so I will be explaining that and stuff in this vlog as well. So without further ado, let's get started. So as I just mentioned, about a month ago, my computer exploded. This was due to the fact that it was, one, the stuff that was in it wasn't great, like stuff, and I mean I'd had the computer nearly 3 years? Yeah, nearly 3 years I think. Came home from college, I was ready to do an absolute ton of recording that day. It was the final day of college and we'd just finished, so we were done. So I come home, ready to record, ready to edit and stuff, and then basically I went to turn my computer on, the monitor didn't turn on or anything, and I was thinking, well, what the hell's going on? Then I noticed it was making a little bit of a funny noise, so I decided to bring it out, unplug everything, and take the side off, check what was there, and what was making the funny noise. So I listened to it for a little while. I couldn't work out if it was the hard drives or if it was the disk drive, but it sounded like one of those two, and I swore it was the hard drives at the time. And then I wasn't sure if it was the graphics card that I had in, because it's very old, it was very crappy. But I haven't cleaned my computer since I had it, so that was a problem. So yeah, dust buildup in the computer, probably not the best thing ever. Yeah, I know how to clean stuff now. So then I decided to call my friend and say that yeah, I won't be on computer or anything because like nothing's working. So we were on Skype and I was still trying to listen for this thing, and I thought, well, it could be the power supply, because it just could be, but I couldn't see why the screen and everything wasn't turning on, which was why I was thinking it'd be the hard drive or it could be the graphics card, mainly the graphics card. So then I decided to listen again and show my friend it over Skype, like the camera on my phone, and with that, a giant spark came out of the power supply, and basically we were just like, yeah, so that happened, and then, well, basically that was my fault for not cleaning it, but unfortunately you're not allowed to take the power supply apart anyway, which means I couldn't clean it anyway. So anyway, I went to the PC fixers, they said yeah, it was the power supply, nothing else is damaged, and blah blah blah, and then basically decided to get a new computer. They were giving me money for my old one, and they said that they could transfer all the data from my old hard drive over to a new one. But the difference was the fact of the computer that I'm now using, which is the one that we were discussing about, only had a small hard drive. It didn't have a massive one. It had 2 hard drives, but only one small, and I think the other, I think it was like 1 terabyte at the time, and my other computer had 3 terabytes, so that happened. So we decided to upgrade that. They gave me a little bit of extra RAM as well, because it originally only had 6 in it, but I had 16 in my other one, so they gave me 12 instead, which was cool. And then basically I said, well, before my old computer blew up, I was saving up for a new graphics card. I really wanted the GTX 980 Ti. So I wasn't backing down from that at the time, and then I decided probably I'll go 980 if I have to. And then all that happened and it went on, and I was looking up the graphics cards and I decided to go with the 970, which is a beautiful card. I gotta say, it is nice as hell. So basically my PC specs now are 12 gigabytes of RAM, which I may be upgrading because it's got 6 RAM slots. I've got a Xeon, well, 2 Xeon CPUs really. One I use for rendering, and the other one I use for gaming, because if I got hyperthreading enabled, it means I can game while I'm still rendering videos, so that's pretty cool. And then, of course, I have got my GTX 970, which is beautiful, the superclocked edition from EVGA, so happy about that. That is in the machine at the moment. I can't show you the machine right now. I will try and get that on camera. But yeah, and it's got a 3 terabyte hard drive and a 250 gig. Don't judge me on that, it could be 275, but that's mainly just got the boot disk on it, so, well, that is the boot disk, it mainly has the operating system on it, so that is my boot. And then, yeah, so that was fine, everything was going well, and honky-dory! And then about a week ago, my friend asked if I wanted to play a game while I was like rendering. So I decided, right, yeah, that's fine, I will just have to go and turn hyperthreading on, which means that it uses both CPUs, so I could play a game while rendering, because I had it turned off, because otherwise Mortal Kombat won't run, which is a really annoying problem. And it just basically, if you got hyperthreading enabled, disable that and you can play Mortal Kombat 10 fine, which is what I basically had to do to put my Mortal Kombat 10 video up. So anyway, I went into the BIOS settings, went and enabled hyperthreading. I got the whole of episode 1 of Life is Strange recorded and everything, and it was all edited. And then instead of hitting save on the BIOS settings, I decided to hit default. Set everything to default, save and exit. What an idiot I was. So yeah, that basically meant that my hard drives weren't working right. It had wiped some of the drivers off of my computer somehow, and it had to go back to the menders, which is why I haven't recorded anything for the last week. But I've got it back now, so it's working fine. I'm still trying to figure out different bits, because I've got to transfer stuff from one hard drive to the other. So I'm still sorting stuff out. But in the process, I lost an absolute ton of audio files, which means I basically got to record everything all over again. So Life is Strange is going to be a little bit delayed, because I did have it sorted, but I'm sorry. But yeah, so that's that. But the computer is great, I freaking love it. I'm really happy the fact of I got 2 CPUs, so I can render stuff really quick, and so I can play games at the same time, which is good, because it means I can record as well as rendering stuff, so that is really handy. The graphics card works beautifully. I can run GTA 5 on Ultra to insane, so that is really good. I really wanted that. That's why I wanted the GTX 980 Ti in the first place, so that is cool. But yeah, so that is really good. Basically, the last day or two I have been installing a load of games, because I've had a load of problems with those. I've been installing software and stuff on there, so I haven't been able to get anything up the last couple of days. So hopefully I will get this video up tonight when I'm recording this, which is Thursday, so hi if it's Friday. But hi anyway. Yeah, so apart from that, which has been a 10-minute talk already, or as on my thing, we had a problem this morning. My mum basically woke me up and then went to look out my window and realised that the rabbit was in the garden instead of in its pen, or whatever, its cage thing. Run, that's the one, run. So yeah, it had dug under the ground, out of the cage, and into the garden. Luckily, the other rabbit was still in the run, but we were basically chasing that around the garden for about 10 minutes before we got it back into the run, which was really annoying, that freaking rabbit. But no, it's funny as hell, it was just running around in circles. but I was half asleep and like a zombie, so that didn't help. But yeah, that was an interesting start to the morning, that's for sure. And I'm never normally up this early in the morning, so that was pretty good. I have recently been binge watching Heroes, because Heroes Reborn comes out next month when I'm recording this, so super hyped about that, can't wait for that. So I've basically been watching Heroes back from the start, which I gotta say, I didn't actually see like the first series or two of Heroes, and it is goddamn good. I freaking love that TV show, so I can't wait for the next one. And then Fear the Walking Dead should be out end of this month, I believe. And then Walking Dead, I think, begins either next month or the month after. So I got a lot of TV shows to watch, and I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, so that's basically why my computer and everything hasn't been working. That's the TV shows I've been watching. Not been watching a whole lot of anime lately. Rewatching Sword Art Online 2, the dub this time. I've already watched the sub, and now I'm watching the dub. I'm in the process of watching Charlotte, which is a anime by the people that created Angel Beats, which is a great anime. If you haven't watched it, I would highly suggest watching it. But yeah, that is I don't know, I'm not sure about Charlotte. It's good, but I'm not sure it's up to the scratch that Angel Beats was. It's still pretty good though. It's about a boy that basically has superpowers and then uses them for pervy uses, as usual, to get with girls and stuff, and then he gets caught by people that have, or other people that have superpowers, but they're not perfect. Every time the main character basically has the power to control someone, as in go into their body and control someone. But in doing so, he falls asleep and can only control them for a matter of about 5 seconds. So that was quite funny. And then there is the girl, I think that was Charlotte, who has power to make herself invisible. But the thing is, she can only make herself invisible to one person at a time. And so everyone else can see her, but the person that she's made herself invisible to. And then there is the other character who is just weird. And he basically has the power to teleport. But because it's incomplete, he basically just rockets into everything. Instead of teleporting straight to the place, so that's quite funny. And then there's another character that's basically just got into it that I've been watching, that she's a teen idol, and basically her sister died and has sort of taken over her body and can switch whenever she wants. And she has the power of pyromancy, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's good, but it's in subs, so I'm not great with subs. I can watch them for a little while when I want to, but there's not often that I do. I prefer the dub, so don't judge me, please. But yeah, so I'm enjoying Charlotte. As I say, watching Sword Art again, that's pretty good. I prefer it in dub, due to the fact that I don't have to concentrate on reading stuff all the time. But yeah, so that's basically the anime that I've been watching, the TV shows that I've been watching. News apart from that, I've got my microphone stand, so my microphone's on that now. I should be getting a pop filter some point this month, which will be pretty cool. And then next month I will be starting college again. Okay, so I'm not sure where my camera's moved to, but yeah, so I will be starting college again next month, doing level 3 IT, so hopefully be learning some C++. And yeah, so that's basically all I wanted to do for this vlog. Hope you guys enjoyed. Remember, if you did, hit the like button down below and stuff, and yeah, but I think that's pretty much it. So hope you guys enjoyed. I have been Pokepeel, and this has been a vlog, as you already know, so